What's up, OG, triple OG?
This your
OG,
man. Y'all
triple.
already know what it is.
OG.
We got some Corey on deck with the 5150 show. So, without further ado, let's get to the video.
Speaking of, why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
President Obama. That boy coming out the bag.
I'm not gay no more.
That boy coming out the bag. We were privileged to hear the thoughts of a man named Obama. I want to make sure I heard him right. I may have to wing this because he said some stuff that I really want to be recognized.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
What?
Yeah.
Because I've spoken on this, and I am Corey Holcomb, so I get looked at as the bad guy.
Say, that's the bad guy.
But I'm just gonna wing it because I saw the former president of the United States sitting down with his wife and her brother. And Michelle looked like him with a wig on, just keeping it 100. Michelle Obama looked like her brother with a wig on. And I guess it's supposed to be that way. But as they sat down and chat, Obama is getting bolder and bolder as he leaves the White House.
Okay.
Because Mr. Obama said, as the youngsters are coming up, they need the influence of Backdoria.
I came looking for booty.
Digging the booty.
He said influence?
Kitty sheets. This is what he said. He said, I'm just winging it. I'm just coming with it because I don't. Yes, look at her brother. It looks like the same person with a wig on.
Well, they're brother and sister.
I know, but I want to say that.
Oh, I cannot.
It's the same person. Now, she looked thick right there, like she can get it.
Holy mother of Jesus. She's a man.
But some of them days, I be like, girl, you got to wear your hair up. Anyway, but what I'm saying is, not too long ago, she said she don't want boys by Barack.
It's about what he needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
No, I would have felt for him.
And that was an indictment against Barack. But after hearing Barack speak candidly almost from the heart. Let's underline when I say almost from the heart. Because he can't speak from the heart. Not too long ago, I did an episode of the 5150 show where I had on the white straw hat and I spoke on men who like to have intercourse with other men are rarely honest about who they really are. Now, this comes back around to this episode because my brother Barack Obama did everything but say what he wants. He spoke around it. He talked about a college professor that was gay that influenced him.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
But he wouldn't tell you how he was influenced. He's talked about how the youngsters today need to open up, but he's not telling you what he wants them to open up.
Oh, hell no.
We are not keeping it a buck as we speak to the people. And everybody who keep it a buck as they speak to the people gets canceled. But I will not let this pass without saying something. Our former president did everything in that interview but say who he is and give details about how him and his college professor went in the bathroom with sweaty necks. We are not being honest with the people. We are talking around who we are. I do my best to talk to the people about my flaws, my pluses, and I believe that is why I'm able to make a living in this Hollywood, Los Angeles, without the help of the industry because of my transparency with the people. But there are a bunch of men on the boo-boo blood side of the game who are carried through the game, used as tools of the industry to put in front of the people and basically hide who they are and their agenda. After listening to Mr. Obama speak, I am confident his agenda is to make sure, I'm trying to be nice, make sure your asshole got a goldfish mouth. That's all I'm trying to say. He wants your asshole to do this. But he's not being honest about his thing. Some of us know this man, former name was Barry Sutor. The average folks don't know that. When you switch your name up, something's missing. If you change your name without making sure the world knows you changed your name, something's missing. Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali, and he told you why he changed his name to Muhammad Ali.
You should respect his wishes and call the man Muhammad Ali.
He told you why. Why don't we know Barack Obama as Barry Sutor? We know him as Barack Obama. Because he don't want you to know everything about Barry. Had them things pushed up in his cherry.
Oh, Lord. You know, a lot of people do that, though, when they
Saw the well-hung man and was like, wow, that's scary.
When they get into politics.
He done licked the ass, this Harry. All I'm trying to tell you is this. We are not being told by this brother his real agenda. We saw what he did in the White House. He made sure Backdoria is accepted. He passed laws for Backdorianites to have an easier America, not black people. And I remember the fools were saying, he's not just black people president, he's everybody president. You could be everybody president, but you black and your experience in America is unique.
You damn right.
Your experience in America is not like everybody else's experience in America. Black people have an experience in America that is like, damn, they did us like that. And his whole thing was, I'm here to help the people who can't fall asleep after sex without wiping the brown off the sheets. We are not being honest with our people, man. Somebody say, Barry busted down Brown. Hey, man, listen. All I'm trying to say is this. We can't keep being phony as we speak out loud to the people. People have podcasts. Like Michelle Obama has a podcast. She said, I wouldn't dare have a baby with Barack. I mean, a boy baby with Barack. I mean, she didn't say dare. She said it like she didn't want no boy babies with Barack.
You know what?
And is this why Barack? Y'all didn't say that because she said she didn't want no boy babies with Barack. And what you said about your college professor is probably why she didn't want boy babies with Barack, but y'all didn't have the courage to say that. You danced around everything that needs to be said to the people. I'm tired of it. You got these podcasts and you're supposed to be speaking. I done put my business out here. I regret some of the business I done put out here. But guess what? I'm me. And I swear to God, when I really say this out loud, I'm not saying it for no reason but the truth being put out there. I have done things in my life I wish I could take back. But if I really had the ability to take it back, I probably won't. Because if I take it back, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I'm honestly happy where I am today. I have kept it real knowing it closed doors.
I'm keeping it real like them niggas, they keep it real.
And one day somebody gonna ask me, do you regret? And I'm gonna be like, not really. Not really. I wish I could get rich, but the game ain't set up for motherfuckers like me to get rich. My asshole has all of the tissue pushing outward. My shit has never been pushed in where it's Dookie that was on his way out back in my gut area. And because of that, I am not part of a lot of things that I would be part of if I was willing to play the game. There are people who actually got love for me, and they can't have me close to them like they want to because they worried about me seeing who they are. And I forgive all of you. I forgive all of you. But you know, I'm talking about my guys who I was right there with you. Y'all left me back here because you shame of who you are. Still ain't mad at you, but I gotta say it. Why you scared of me?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
People know who you are anyway. But as far as it go with my brother Barack / Barry, you're not even the president anymore. You're talking on a podcast, man. You have to be honest about who you are now. I knew, you know what? I'm finna get in trouble, everybody. I'm finna get in trouble. But I gotta do it. This is the 5150 show, and my legacy is going to be what it's going to be, but this is 100% the truth. This one I knew Barack Obama was on the Backdoria side of the game. I was working at the Foxhole. And the Foxhole had a deep promotion / push when Barack was running for president in his first term. We were pushing Barack Obama at the Foxhole. It was just part of being on the Foxhole. And one day, my brother, Jamie Foxx, was up there at the Foxhole, and he was talking, and he said, yeah, y'all, because we got to push to get this man elected. And I said, oh, he part of that. He part of that. I know when certain people are behind you, why they behind you, because I'm sitting up here in Hollywood. And I'm not saying nothing bad about my brothers, but I know they push their own kind in a way that's obvious. I've seen people making Hollywood moves, and when I see who they're around, I say, yep, there it is right there. Hollywood, you are a crooked industry for not letting us brothers with virgin assholes move forward in the game. The music business is not fair because it doesn't want us brothers with virgin assholes to move forward in the game. It ain't just Hollywood, LA. It's Hollywood, Atlanta, and anywhere else, especially Black Hollywood. Especially Black Hollywood. They was taught by their father, their God, how to move, who can be in charge. But it's time for y'all to stop hiding in the shallows and come on out and let the world know we in charge of everything that has to do with entertainment. And if you ain't trying to get blue back and throw it back, your dreams will fade as you attempt to move forward. But it never happens because you ain't with the shits. Now, am I saying everybody who moved forward was with the shits? No, you get an opportunity sometimes where you get a movie or two. But for you to move up in this Hollywood business, you have to be on the Backdoria side of the game, and that ain't fair. The game is tainted. The game is foul because we are missing out on a lot of entertainers that the world should see. And the people y'all push forward normally cannot hold their weight after Hollywood leaves them alone because they're not the real deal. I watch old movies. I watch some of the acting, and the acting, there was a time when you had to be a standout actor on top of the Backdoria. But now, you don't even have to be a standout actor. Backdoria is willing to allow you here because they're going to use you up and put you back out here in the streets with us after they're done with you. Nobody says this. I'm saying it. And I was inspired after watching Barack Obama talk and not tell what it really is. You told what you wanted to say. I'm tired of the politics. You're not even in the politic game like that no more. Tell the truth. You like what you like, and that's the reason you were allowed to be President of the United States of America. That picture right there says a lot. That picture right there says a lot.
Why?
I just read things differently than other people. I read things differently than other people. Who the is that?
You know what?
Who the this motherfucker is about to Super Mario.
Damn!
I can't, yeah.
What? What?
Man, where Craig at on this subject, man? Oh, man, where do I start at, man? Now, I reacted to this this conversation dealing with Michelle Obama when she said that she wouldn't want to have a baby by Barack Obama. And I don't think it's because of this college professor. I think it's for other reasons. Because right now, I don't believe that Michelle Obama is who Michelle Obama is saying she is. I didn't know that Barack Obama changed his name. And it's like, you know, why is he hiding that? Just like Muhammad Ali, he came out, oh, I changed my name, and he gave reasons why he changed his name. But Barack Obama, what are you hiding, man? You very suspicious. And then he talked about he want the young men to open up. And I'm like, Corey, what do you want these young men to open up about? You got this gay professor, and he influenced you. What did he influence you with? How did he influence you? If you can't see that this is an agenda that's being pushed on our young people, then something wrong with you. You know, I get a lot of comments of people talking about, you know, they was born this way, and you shouldn't judge and all this, you know, blase split. And it's like, first of all, nobody's born that way. We was born black. Being gay is a lifestyle. That's a choice. So, you know, with people coming with the comments and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to come correct. And then he wasn't being direct as far as what he was talking about. He politicking. As Corey would say, he politicking. He's slithering around. Just like when he was in office, you know, he never said what he was going to do, but it was that change. He was always talking about change, but he never had nothing behind that change. No meaning or anything like that. And this is the same thing. He talked about somebody gay influencing him and need to influence other young men. Man, this is an agenda. He said everything else than what he wanted. And then these podcasters or whatnot. A lot of podcasters don't like to touch this subject because they feel like they're going to lose their channel, or a lot of people going to come at them or whatever. But who going to stand up? Who going to stand up for our young generation? Who going to do that? Because this is some evil shit that's going on. I was fishy about Barack Obama, and I voted for him the first time, but I said they'd never get me again. That was my first time voting. That was my last time voting. But I always felt like, what dog do we have in this fight as far as a woman marrying a woman and a man marrying a man? You ain't got no business with that. You got a wife, right?
Holy mother of Jesus! She's a man.
Supposedly, you got a wife. I'm hearing other things. I done heard other things for years since he been president. And it's like they coming for our children because they can't get nobody like a Corey or a Craig or a OG, you know, a Ghetto Talk. They can't come get us. We ain't changing. We standing 10 toes down. But who can they get? They can get the children. They can influence the children, right? That word influence. Influence them to do what? Oh, be who you want to be. If you want to be a girl, you can be a girl. And it's like, no.
No. Hell no.
My kids don't know about Barack Obama. Look at the craziness that he's talking. And then people look at us as the bad guy. We the bad guy. There go the bad guy over there. He's talking about somebody in their lifestyle. He shouldn't be doing that. But your lifestyle can spill over into some kids. Innocent children. We care about the children, don't we? Oh, until it comes up as far as them wanting to be a woman or whatnot. And then Corey mentioned about black people experience in America. I'm going to take it way back as far as the experience we had when we came on them boats with the butt breaking. You know, them men ain't have no choice. Either do this or let me do this or you lose your life. You couldn't fight. So why we ain't fighting now? We can fight now. And then Michelle Obama, brother. This dude a whole fruitcake. There's a lot of fruitcake activities going on around here. And then back to Obama and people not mentioning his lies, not mentioning his agenda, and not mentioning he on the other side of the backdoorian game. People not talking about that.
No, fuck a talk.
But I remember when people was taking up for him and, you know, he's the best president ever and all that. No, I beg to differ. He is not. He's made things worse for the black community. Y'all tell me what he done for the black community. Because me, I see that he has done nothing but made it worse with this backdoorian acceptance. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole thing with Barack Obama not being real with what he talking about, slithering around with the evil talk, with the devil tongue. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments.
What's up, OG?
It's your man. Y'all already know what it is. So the next video is Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.